my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till if I...
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet?
Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Number one, always on the alarm. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Mavericks. Third best record here in the early going. And, of course, there's the Warriors sitting there 4 spots below.
And, well, for the Warriors, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. At one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hill. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all. Now here's Curry after the miss from Klay Thompson. Offline with his 3. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. Washington kicks to Doncic. Pass to Lively. The 3. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Here's Curry. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Lively. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Misses from close range.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play, and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys in.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Mavericks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Irving drives in. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
Curry finds Green. Curry against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got his second basket of the night. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
And here's Golden State. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Curry against Doncic. Golden State moving the ball around. Lock at 6. Curry passes to Green. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. And I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day." Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Healed, can't hit. Mavericks trail by 3. 58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shakes him. Irving can't get it to go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target from the wing. Warriors leading by 3 to the middle. Jackson Davis finds Hield. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Up top, Doncic. Covered by Wiggins. Doncic, no good. Curry deciding where to go with it. No good on the triple. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors ahead, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
The post pair for them. It's Green and Looney. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Pajemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Schroeder, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Here's Grimes, defended by Kuminga. Irving dishes to Marshall. Over Green. No good off the front iron. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Dallas. Pass to Schroeder. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Marshall with the steal. And here they come. Irving against Green. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Just the definition of combo guard. Dinwiddie with a great pass that time.
We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything we could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe, in any of those regions. They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Irving. Now Marshall. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Some changes for Golden State. Green is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Wiggins comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Dennis Schroeder.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Shoots over Doncic. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Lively with the screen. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Dinwiddie against Teal. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Trying to find Jackson Davis. And gets it to him. Chalk up two there.
Just an unselfish play from Curry. Always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Thompson outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot from live. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. One more time. A round of applause.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
That is more than enough.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the point. Doncic feeling it out. Doncic gets it to go inside. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
The shot by Curry, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Lively finds Thompson. Doncic against Curry. Pass to Irving, 18 feet out. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assist goes to
Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Curry wide open and all around to win that time before dropping in. Curry's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. He nails it. We're tied up. Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Here's Irving. Green with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Healed the pass to Green. Curry with it. For the lead. And it's Luka with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And it's Washington missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Doncic finds Lively. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Jackson Davis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lively with the screen. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Fades and shoots. Doncic, no good. The Warriors shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. It's Curry outside. Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
Curry is just lethal from outside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To end the drought. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
On its way from Curry for 2. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Jackson Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Warriors lead by 3. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Green finds Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The drive by Doncic. Here's Gafford. And nothing is falling for him right now. Warriors leading by 8. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Prosper. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic all the way.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
There's Kuminga. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors ahead, up by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Podziemski out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Waters in at the small forward. Schroeder dishes to Kuminga. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Warriors lead by 10.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Schroeder. Irving surveying the floor. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Waters can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Washington. The kick out to Irving. Tries the spin move. Back to Washington. Now Marshall. Washington, that's good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Pass to Looney to the right side. Here's Kuminga. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Puts the move on. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Podziemski. Up again.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Inside, here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
So skilled at finding these opportunities and making these opportunities. Kyrie, he makes the right pass to the right guy at the right time.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Curry gets the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry, and it's the Warriors on the break. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Lively. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Hield kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Curry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And they double up Doncic. Doncic traps the hammer.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard hitting up like that, boy, that is special. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Doncic passes to Washington. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Wiggins. They get the rebound. Another shot. Pass to Lively. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
They kick it out to Green. It's up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
That one is no good. And he nails the third.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught. to anyone.
Doncic kicks to Irving. At the top of the key, Thompson. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Both free throws, good from Kyrie Irving. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. It's pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Hield. Hield's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Curry dishes to Hield. Back to Curry, and stolen by Irving. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That cuts the lead to single digits. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
And look, if you get Kyrie in the open floor, it's going to be a problem because, you know what? He's pretty much unstoppable when you get there.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Good on the bucket.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Curry from deep three-point land. From outside the arc, no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the...
All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe.
Oh my God, this is so amazing. I am super happy.
New Year with you, our two.
Me pidió que me soltara.
motion. Let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion. Let's get it.
My favorite time of year. This week, it's your top plays with our resident PA announcer, when he's not at Kings games, that is, Scott Lowe.
Had to try for the team, then wait on results. That was St. Andrews, I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most. Paying to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then were the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Watching you is making me vomit, I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into dominant gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence. I'm ducking and dodging these. Slide on you. You thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove. The way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be or in jump with my destiny. Couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's get it in motion.